Today's video is on brand recall. What is brand recall? Ideally, when a product is launched in the market, it is a big budget campaign, right? Because we want to create awareness about the product. Now, big budget campaigns don't go one after the other, right? So when there is one campaign, then there is a gap of 2-3 months, 4 months, depending upon the product category, depending upon the responses, your budget for the launch, and then there's another campaign lined up. In between these 2-3-4 months, when there's we are not creating great awareness about the product, if a customer who's considering my category of product for, let's say it's anti-dandruff shampoo, is he thinking about my product when he's considering during the period where I'm not spending a lot of money on promotions? If he is, that means my product has high brand recall, which means the first campaign was very impactful and people still remember while I'm not aggressively promoting the product or the brand. In cases where it's not happening like that, that's in cases where people are going back to their original products or products which have been there for a very long time compared to my product which has just entered the market or just been a year or so. So that means my product has low brand recall. Now, what can I do in such a cases? The universal truth is I will never have no brand or no product ever has high impact budget campaigns throughout the year. It never happens like that, right? Now, let's say I have a 3-4 month gap. Now, in this 3-4 month where I do not have a huge campaign budget, how do I make my customers still remember my brand when there is a need, when there is a requirement? One thing to do this is to ensure that the customers we define the target audience very carefully. Let's say my product is anti-dandruff shampoo which has some natural Ayurvedic ingredient, which is very, very new in the market, but they're the ones which are clinically proven and have a lot of these chemical compositions. But I have a target audience for that, right? So I will have to first define who is my target audience, that is, who is the person who requires an anti-dandruff shampoo but also believes that I can use one, or also thinks that no, I can try for a change one of these dandruff brands, anti-dandruff shampoo brands which have natural ingredient in it. Who would be a person like that? Somebody who's probably more into Ayurveda, or maybe uses some Himalaya brands like that, or Mama. There's a lot of these brands in India whose products are based on natural ingredients like turmeric and sandalwood and cloves. Then there are loads of them actually, to go on and on. So tea tree, so a lot of these. Now lemon, banana, I can go on and on, yeah. So somebody who follows those pages or talks about it, or what are the various publications who are talking about products, or capture these brands or these topics, and there are a lot of them. It need not be do we have a specialized portal for brands who have natural ingredients in it? No. But maybe a publication, one of its pages lifestyle, one of its pages what's new, and in that section they often write about that. Write about brands who are talking about product. They write about brands who are more nature-based, natural-based, and less of chemicals, so that your skin, your hair, your eyes, your mouth, it could be so many. It could be toothpaste. It could be your cleanser, toner. So many things are there. So that is the work of your planner. A good digital marketing planner who is figuring out what are the various touch points. What you have to do is figure out where can I get my target audience, and this takes time. If we go by what has always been there, okay, this portal, this news, you will never be able to. It will always have a spillover effect, because I don't know whether he's actually reading the homepage or he's actually reading the page where the article is there. Okay. Now that is one. That is portal display ads. Let's say YouTube. There are a lot of YouTubers who talk about these natural based products, home remedies. It's a huge section. Would I be interested? Yes, I would be interested in knowing home remedies for various things, for tanning, for dry skin, for hair color, right? Then let's say mobile ads. Most of us browse in mobile ads, browse in a mobile. So when I'm looking at the mobile, am I reading pages? Even Google News has so many sections. Can I not give this particular display ads on a section which has something related to that? Something related to my product, something which my target audience will understand, rather than just randomly giving it anywhere. Just because it has traffic and just because I'm giving an ad doesn't mean it will get clicks, no? Because the person who's reading it might be a person who uses something which has high chemical component and not doesn't believe in natural remedy, or thinks it takes a lot of time or it's redundant. That is how you have to plan your touch points. Identify, wait for a while, take your time, research, then identify the touch points. It could be the same display ad, but whom you are showing to will actually confirm whether you will get a click or how effective will be your campaign matrix, right? So do that. These are small budget promotional ideas which happen in between. And once we do that, and you can see the responses, it takes time for a new brand to catch up with the brand which has already been there. It takes some time, but slow and steady wins the race. So be a part of the race. Don't compare yourself with the big ones, because they are more budget, so they have already made brand recall. They already are there. Their awareness level is very high. But make sure you are very specific in whom you are reaching to, who is seeing your ad. And that will help you make your brand, increase your brand recall. So with that, I'm ending this. I hope it helps. Brand recall is all about identifying your target audience and showing them the ad where the recall is highest. Right? So have a nice day. Bye bye.